This guy's kind of a creep. This guy's a little weird.
Let's be honest, Pete Davidson is not exactly handsome. And yet, he has dated the most beautiful women in the world.
Pete has got to be literally the best human being I've ever met.
What is his golden secret? Right now, he's dating the beautiful model Emily Ratajkowski.
Obviously, women find him very attractive.
Yeah, well, obviously.
The Kim Kardashian was even the one who pursued him.
You pursued him. You
I
asked
know.
for his
and
number.
That's so not me.
The Ariana Grande was the one who said she'd marry him at first sight.
Pete Davidson, thanks for existing.
And he also dated hair. All gorgeous women. I mean, even Pete cannot believe it.
She described seeing you as awkward as you feel inside. She said, that's the guy I'm gonna marry. Can you f***ing believe this?
No.
Because one thing's for sure, Pete's dating life wasn't always like this. So, stay till the end because we will answer once and for all 10 things that make women fall in love with Pete Davidson. Starting with the most obvious, his sense of humor. Who wouldn't want a guy who makes them laugh?
He goes, you're a fish. He goes, you're a fish. Be a fish for me, Pete. You're a fish.
Number 2, he's an adorable mama's boy. And he's so close to his mother that he even turned the basement of his house into an apartment just so he could live with her.
Please welcome the greatest roommate in the world, Amy Davidson.
But even if he's a mama's boy, he's also got a... Number 3, bad boy Luke. And you know what they say about women and bad boys, right?
I think I'm a huge, red flag until you meet me.
On a more serious note, though, Pete has been quite public about his worst struggles in life. His firefighter dad died in the 9/11 attack. He suffers from Crohn's disease, which gave him his dark circles, and he also has borderline personality disorder. As terrible as it sounds, the so-called damaged men attract a lot of women because it brings out their nurturing instinct to fix him. Which brings us to number 4. He's not afraid to be vulnerable. Pete has been incredibly open about his emotions, and many women want someone who's not afraid to show their soft side.
I'm definitely working on trying to love myself more and be less insecure.
But also, he's self-aware, meaning despite having to deal with a lot of issues, Pete never uses them as excuse to be a bad person.
Being mentally ill is not an excuse to act like a jackass.
Number 6. He genuinely doesn't care about what people think about him. He doesn't try to show off like most Hollywood men. And his take it or leave it mentality can make all these beautiful women feel more relaxed than they've ever been.
They'll love you or they'll hate you, it doesn't matter.
Because he might be a refreshing opposite of their ex. Just imagine being Kim Kardashian and you just broke up with Kanye West. Pete is the opposite of an arrogant narcissist, so he's definitely your breath of fresh air.
Pete has got to be literally the best human being I've ever met. Like the best heart.
Number 8. He treats women like they're a princess. In an interview, Pete said it's his love language. And if you don't believe Pete, then take it from Kim.
I had this big pimple on my nose and I kept on complaining about this pimple. I woke up in the morning with dried pimple medicine on my nose. And he put it on for me in my sleep.
Number 9. His dating history makes him more of a cat. Pete has just been linked to so many beautiful women in the past that any girl could think, why would I turn down someone who just dated Ariana Grande or Kim K?
How did you know Pete was the one for you?
I mean, it's just like a feeling, you know?
I mean, if Ariana named a song after him, he must be really awesome, right? And finally, speaking of Ariana, number 10, his big D energy. See, whether or not it's true, which is definitely none of our business, Ariana did joke one time about him being gifted in bed. But more important than him being good in bed is actually his energy. It's the way that Pete Davidson carries himself that speaks a lot about his effortless confidence.
I like my eyes. I love your eyes. I like looking like a raccoon.
See, in a world where we glorify mostly a certain kind of man, the rich, the handsome, sometimes even the douchebags, it's refreshing to see normal-looking dudes like Pete get the attention now. Because if all these women he dated are saying he treated them right, then all the more we shouldn't doubt his attractiveness and instead wish the world had more guys exactly like him.
Guys are like, wow, what's that guy got? And I'm like, I mean, he seems super charming. He's vulnerable. He's lovely.
Great.
His fingernail polish is awesome. Like, he looks good.